Your full name threw me, baby. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Loving the little beard thing going on here, baby.
Thank you. How is you? How is everything?
Everything's good. Everything's really good.
Wow, I love the all the arts behind you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the arts
Um,
behind you. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. I love this. I love this. Oh, wait. Here's Apollonia. Hi, Apollonia. Here's Monse. Oh my. What? Hello, Miss Apollonia. So tell me what's happening while we wait to hear from Apollonia.
It's pretty chill in here. What about you?
Yeah, yeah. Um, Things are going really well, I have to say. I don't know if you know this, but I was in Cape Town last week.
Oh, okay.
I'm Monse.
Hey
Yeah,
everyone.
we're doing a workshop with Danny. You know Danny.
Of course I do.
Yeah, so I was with her Rainbow Dreams Trust young people and young people from a high school called Ocean View.
Oh, okay. 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 I've
Yeah.
seen some pictures. I've seen some pictures. Was it like kind of a summit?
Yeah, it was like we call it a community-based retreat, and we bring these groups together for, and they're it's very divided in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
The blacks and the colored and the whites.
Yeah.
So we bring kids from the African and I think we can safely say Afrikaan communities together, and they did a great job. They did a great job.
Wow.
It was really fun. So, good morning, Miss Apollonia. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. You've met Monse and Moha, right?
Yeah,
How's school? How are
good,
you?
good.
That's it?
I really like school and I made friends and stuff.
That's what I wanted to hear. She started a brand new school this year as a ninth grader.
Wow. Okay. Congrats. Congrats. I wish you the best
Thanks.
of luck.
Thanks.
So, Monse, how you doing?
A little bit nervous, but okay.
Well, I want to tell you, I'm very excited, and you wouldn't be human if you weren't nervous, right?
I guess so.
At least that's how I like to look at it. And Moha, you're a performer. Do you get nervous before you perform?
I do every time. Although you perform a lot, but every time with every different audience, my knees shake. Like I don't know, I still haven't overcome this. But I think it's just out of love for the stage and out of respect for the audience. So yeah.
Interesting. And what about you, Apollonia, with all of your dancing?
Um, Actually 2 days ago or yes, no, 2 days ago I had like a small performance. It went pretty well.
And do you get nervous in advance?
A little bit, but then like once I'm on stage I really enjoy it.
Uh, Excuse me, Apollonia is you're from Romania, right?
No,
I'm
I'm
so
from
sorry to
Italy,
confuse.
but
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
but I lived in California, so I never like lived in Italy though.
You
Oh,
lived
okay.
in California before you came to New York?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. In addition, I'm just going to mention this while Iman will be here in a minute or two. Um, Apollonia, do you mind if I brag about you a bit?
Sure.
Oh, good. You do mind? Okay, I'll stop. She's a very gifted dancer, but she's also an extremely gifted puppet master, right? The handheld, they're gorgeous. Am I right, Apollonia?
Yeah.
Apollonia. Oh, Apollonia. Okay, so Iman will be here in a second. Wait a minute. And also,
What was it called again? The puppet what again?
I called her a puppet master.
A puppet, but
She
like
creates
what is
puppets.
okay. Okay.
Are you bringing one to share and show us?
I would love to.
Here she is.
I
That's a
have one like of my favorites that's on my phone right here.
Wow.
Um
wow.
that one got in the museum for like 2 days. It's the Manhattan Burroughs Festival, I think. And
Wow.
then I have another one in my closet that I'll get. I made it for school. It's a caveman.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's a pretty talented young woman. And do you find, both of you who are artists, that if you're gifted in one, you're sort of gifted in others as well?
I think it's possible. Oh my
Oh
God, that's
my
so cute.
gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, they're handheld. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm in the sock puppet handheld thing. Apollonia, that's fantastic.
Thanks.
Haven't we found the next workshop already?
Yes, puppet making, puppet making.
Actually, for Halloween, I'm making Woodstock because I'm gonna be Snoopy.
Wow.
Oh, for Halloween.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I made that. It's coming off.
Yeah.
That's too much art to handle in like 5 minutes.
I know, I know. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay, so Monse, shall we begin or would you like to wait for Iman to arrive?
I think I'll wait for Iman because
Okay.
there are two little people here.
Okay, and that's fair. That's fair. I think that this, I want to start with because Iman knows the vision because she's part of our mark. Oh, and this is someone who is going to remain sort of invisible. This will make Apollonia very happy. You've seen a name on, first of all, let me introduce Charlotte, even though she's invisible to us today. She's like eavesdropping. Charlotte is a gifted educator at the Lab Middle School. And oh, here comes Danny. Oh my gosh. All right. So we might get to hear Danny sing. Is that what's happening here? Good morning, Danny.
Oh, hi everybody. How you
I
all?
love your glasses.
Thank you. Hi, Monse. Hi, Mohammed.
I
How
know.
are you?
This is
So good to
gorgeous. And Danny, have you met Apollonia?
I don't think so. Hi,
Apollonia, give a wave, darling.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, good to meet you too.
Apollonia is from the Brooklyn delegation, even though she lives in Manhattan. I knew she was going to say that, so I wanted to jump in. We're just referred to as the Brooklyn delegation. We can't get away from it.
Cool.
And Danny and I collaborated last week on an extraordinarily happy and beautiful community-based retreat in Cape Town. So it was great.
It was,
From
it was.
Charlotte Taylor. Oh, hi everyone. Sorry, I'm having some. So I'm introducing Charlotte, even though she asked not to be on the screen today, but she might pop in on screen. Charlotte is a very gifted educator at the Lab Middle School, and she and I have become friends. And she coached me on my speech for the September 13th Exceptional Women of Peace Award ceremony. She's great, and she's going to be doing our visual arts workshop. So she kind of wanted on the 1st of November, 8th of November, excuse me. So she kind of wanted to see how this is going. Iman is on her way. So Danny, we're really glad you're here. Apollonia, Moha, and Dwayne, and me. So here's the vision that we have as a marketing team leading up to the digital summit on Saturday, November 22nd, and Sunday, November 23rd. So we're doing these workshops in advance so that when we get there, this very short amount of time, I think it's a total of 5 hours, we have people know what's coming up. So it won't be like on Saturday we say, oh, and tomorrow you can either do music or you can do songwriting or storytelling or movement or visual arts, which in this case is going to be cinematography, video kind of work with Charlotte. And we're hoping that you'll be prepared. The vision that we also have is that the first day, those of us who have experienced breaking walls, not me, but the young people will be sharing why it's important to them, that why breaking walls matters to them and why it matters to the world as its source of impact. And then and I think we might do the writing that day, and the next day is dedicated to working it on your craft, using the writing that you created the day before, and then sharing it out so we can see it with one another. I think Dwayne also has this vision, and I support it 100%, is that perhaps, I'm just going to use you as an example because you're on my screen, Danny and Apollonia decide that they really, what they both are sensing from the writing and their work, that they might make a great collaboration, so that maybe Danny, they combine their writing, and then Apollonia creates uses puppets to sort of like dance through it or whatever. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, so it sounds like garbage, but that's the vision. And then we'll have these videos that you collaborate on cross-culturally. I'm working really diligently to get a group of young people from Bulgaria to join us. And I've been inviting, Breaking Walls has started to follow 2 young Palestinians in Gaza on their TikToks. And I've been inviting them to join us for these workshops. And so anyway, feel free to bring a friend. Next Saturday is Storytelling with Alejandro, who Monse and Danny know. He was in Santiago, and he was also on the 2020 virtual workshop summit. He's great. He's a professional writer. He earned his living as a TV writer for years. And the following week is Angela, who will be, who is our director of theater performance, and she's going to be doing movement. She's such a lovely human being, and I've seen her do these movement workshops. They're gorgeous. And then on the 8th is Charlotte, the famous Charlotte. So on that note, any questions about the vision? Any better suggestions? You can send them to me privately. Dwayne, give me like a little shout out that I explained it clearly, please. Like a little heart or a little wave or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did wanted to chime in. Sorry, I had to let my dogs out. It's the morning. But yeah, essentially that is what we kind of been talking about doing. So just trying to create opportunities for people to kind of like, for one, I think like breaking down these workshops give us the chance to really like drive up like interest whenever we can, and also give more people more time to kind of like chime in, be a part of the work of Breaking Walls. And you pretty much explained everything pretty clearly. I know day one, we're thinking about essentially just focusing on people's experiences and then the partnerships that Breaking Walls currently already has. And then day two, just really, like you were saying, Fran, creating opportunities for artists, mentors, and supporters to kind of just like collaborate with one another. So I think like with these workshops, that gives us the opportunities to kind of get our feet wet when it comes to just different workshops, gauging people's interest. And then from there, we just start to build more collaborations. And then hopefully we can have connections where partners, sponsors, donors, supporters, and everyone just work together. So yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. So I thought that before we hand it over to Monse, I'm going to ask each of us to share one word about how you're feeling. It can be for the past month, today, whatever, but just one word that perfectly describes how you feel today. And I'll start. Oh, Danny's going to start.
Grateful.
Excited.
I'll say exhilarated.
Nervous.
Holding on.
I have a lot of ideas for things, so I guess creative?
Yeah.
All right, then. Take it away, Miss Monse.
Okay, I will. I need to share my screen though, so I'll send
Okay.
the request.
I can make you co-host too.
Okay.
I apologize for not doing that
Okay.
sooner.
Okay, now I can.
Never mind. All right, take it away. Oh,
Bubbly.
oh my gosh, Monse.
Oh.
Do I need to do something or are you good?
Monse, I think you forgot your mic.
Okay.
Ready?
Do you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's fine. Okay, so let's start with introducing myself. For those who don't know me, I'm Julian. I'm 29 years old. I've been in Breaking Walls since 2018. I'm a singer and songwriter, and I just graduated as a social worker. So, in today's workshop, I'll be teaching you guys what to do before writing a song, during the process, and after. So, the thing is that we want to write the whole song, right? But we need different stages to um make it good, like to make it worth the effort. So before the songwriter, sorry, um, listen to music pretty much to get inspired. Choose a topic if you want to write a love song or a sad song or I don't know a happy song or whatever. The important thing is that if when you have the topic on what you want to write about, start a brain dump. Write everything that comes to mind. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. Just write it. Maybe bring a paper and just write everything. Like if you want to write, I don't know, a heartbreaking song, then goes to sad, um, I don't know, depression, crying, uh, miss him, whatever. Just brains up everything it's on your mind at the moment. Okay, I think I'm going too fast. Am I going too fast?
Yep.
No. I'm
Okay.
fine.
Okay, then the last thing before the songwriting is to observe. This is because when you write a song, you want people to feel like they can relate to the song. So don't just use your experience, but look around you and use other people's experience as well. Maybe your friends tell you things like if they're going to break up, they tell you, I don't know, I feel like I'm not worth it. Maybe I don't feel like I'm good enough for him or for her. um, I don't know, maybe she or he is feeling like they deserve better, or they wanted a romantic relationship, but they treat it like they're in the friend zone or something like that. Everything around you helps you to write the song. So it's important to observe that. See people around you, see how they react at certain things. So everything will help you to write a song. Okay,
Got it.
so next, the song structure. The song structure, it depends on the songwriter, but the main parts are the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. These are like the main three parts of the song. But you have the intro, which is made to bring people's attention. Like you start with a line or something like that that makes people want to keep listening to the song. I don't know. If you want to write about being happy and being successful or something like that, then start the song with, I don't know, I'm a great person because of this. And people start to bring up their attention to the song. It's like, oh, why are they the greatest person in the world? You know? So then you have the verse. You tell the story. You start, it's just like writing a book. You write a whole story from the beginning to the end. So the start of the song is it starts on the verse. You start the lyrics by saying things that will make sense together. Like, I met him at this day, and then we started as friends, and then we got together, and then, you know, like, start the story. You need to tell the story. For the pre-chorus is the anticipation of the chorus, so you need to start bumping up the song, prepare people for the chorus, you know? Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Am I?
Yeah, I'm getting
Do
the
you
sense
guys
of it.
understand? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the pre-chorus, as I said before, is the anticipation for the chorus. You need to bring people attention and prepare them for the chorus, which is the catchiest part of the song. So in the chorus, you have to think and be aware that you're going to repeat this for at least 2 times. So you need to make it something catchy and that it doesn't get boring if you listen to it again and again. So you need to bring it up, like maybe use a faster beat or whatever it makes it more interesting, I guess. Then you have the bridge, which is a breakaway from the song. It's where you think about what you just said during the song. Um, like in the first verse, you talk about how you met that person. In the pre-chorus, you talk about the feelings that you are developing. In the chorus, you talk about how you fell in love with that person. In the bridge, you talk about maybe how things got bad or how it started to, I don't know, love started to get away or something like that. And then you go back to another chorus, usually. And then the outro, which is not necessarily needed in the song, but some people do it. Like it's kind of like a goodbye. Um, like you end the story, the end of the book. So the bridge, you talk about how things got hard, and the outro can be Um, like, and then we said goodbye. Like that's how the story ends. Okay, so a little example of what to do before is, as I said before, you listen to music to get inspired. It's time to decide what the song will be and choose a structure. As an example, I put here like the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, and then the final chorus. It's just an example. You can make it longer or shorter. It depends on you. Like if you just want to write maybe the verse and the chorus and another verse and again the chorus, that's fine. It's all on your hands. After all, you are writing the song. So, um, okay. So during the writing session, start with the lyrics. As I said before, this is just as writing a book. Maybe not as long, but you get it. You get the idea. Use idea from the brainstorm that you just did. Like you you were supposed to write everything that comes to mind related to the topic that you choose. So use those ideas to start making it make sense. Like if you wrote happy, dancing, jumping, whatever, then start making an idea like this thing makes me happy and that makes me want to dance. And because I was dancing, I got excited. And because I got excited, I did this. So there's like a storyline that um, you can understand and make people understand what you want to talk about, like what you mean by writing the song. Okay, it's important to have the story to make sense, as I just said. Because if you listen to a song which doesn't make sense, the lyrics, and start like, I'm sad because of this, then I'm happy because of that, but it doesn't explain why you're sad or why you're happy or how you went from sad to happy and how then you got to be in love, and it doesn't make sense. People don't understand it and it doesn't get catchy. That's the thing. You make music because you want to express yourself, but also because you want people to listen. So it's important to have the story to make sense. And you can rewrite the song and the lyrics as many times as you want. You can have the whole song ready and then maybe you read it and it's like, oh my god, this doesn't make sense. Oh, I think this is better. It doesn't have to rhyme every single line, but it's good if you rhyme every once in a while or maybe every two lines. Like have the story to have the first line end up with love and then the second line whatever you want and then the third line to make it rhyme with the first one you make it stop and start like this. So it has a rhythm by itself, like the lyrics by itself, and it makes sense at the same time. It's kind of complicated, I guess, but it's just part of the process. And you, as I said before, you can rewrite it as many times as you want. If you don't like the lyrics, then rewrite them. If you don't like the topic, then rewrite it. Just uh, be creative as many times as you want and the way you want. Like you have to feel okay and proud of your creation. That's the point. Okay, so after the lyrics, after you have the lyrics of the song, then you have to find a melody.
Mhm.
You if you play any instrument, then you can try playing with some chords. Um, I don't know if there's a happy song, you can play major chords. If there's a sad song, you can play some minor chords which are kind of sad, I guess. If you do not play an instrument, you can start with humming a song or a melody. Just do whatever, like that helps. And if you can make it um like the way you want to express the lyrics, it's better. Like if you want to have a happy song, then it will be. If you want a sad song, it will be better if it's like. Um, it will make the story to make sense and be help, I guess. Oh, Dwayne, tell me.
Hey, yeah. So, thank you for saying that. Like, cause I know for me, so I have kind of worked a little bit on some music, but I think like, and I kind of mess around with my friends, but I don't know like the structure of like how some songs are. So like, as soon as you started talking about like the melody and the different chords, it just got my brains really like the juices flowing. And I was thinking, could you just repeat real quick? Because I'm jotting my notes down on my other phone. So you said the major chords are usually for higher or like happier sounding songs, and then lower chord or minor chords are for like sadder songs.
Yeah, I mean you can
Okay.
mix it up, but usually the major chords are like brighter, so
Okay.
they are usually used for a happier song. And minor chords as are like lower,
Mhm.
so they kind of use it for a sad song because it kind of, I don't know, like down, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
So you can mix it up anyways, but it's up to you. Like it's
Yeah.
just a suggestion, I guess.
So it's like safe to say that the rules and kind of the vocabulary that you're explaining to us is not like steadfast rules that you have to follow, but music is essentially like an art piece. So it's like if you want to tell a story, like you kind of just have to learn the different elements to create the story and tell the art how you want to tell it. So yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm telling you the basics, but everything is on your hands.
Okay. Appreciate that.
It's okay.
I have a question. I mean, I have a comment. First
Yeah,
of
sure.
all, I find this fascinating. And you and Moha, who are musicians, will probably chuckle, but I honestly believe that when you wrote a song, you just wrote a poem and then picked up your guitar. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was just all emotion. And as an artist, a visual artist, and a theater artist, I absolutely know that you know, I don't, that's not how I work when I write. So anyway, why I thought that, I don't know. Because it all looked very simple to me, but it's not. And I appreciate all of this. And I wish that I had known a lot of this last week when I was working with the kids in Cape Town, because a couple of them wrote things that I thought were melodic and I didn't know about the humming. That would have helped me so much. And I'm so grateful to have that in my brain now, that we can like, okay, let's just go over here and hum it and see how it sounds. Do you know what I'm saying? To give them the confidence to use their voice vocally rather than, I mean, as a songster rather than just as spoken word. So thank you. I found that fantastic. So thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so again, where were we? Okay, you can try to rearrange the lyrics to fit the song, to fit the melody, or the other way around. You can try to fix the melody to fit the lyrics that you wrote. It depends on you which one you like the most. If you like the most, like the lyrics, then rearrange the melody. Maybe you can play with other chords, or maybe you can try, I don't know, not just changing the chords, but another combination of chords. But it's up to you. Like if you like more the chords and not as much the lyrics, then you can try fixing the lyrics to make it sound more um accord, I guess, to the chords of the song. Then as a tip, try to record it and listen to it, and then you can say like, this is something that I would listen to if it wasn't mine, and maybe then you can like get some stuff that you don't like about the song. Like, okay, now that I listen to the whole song, maybe this part could be better, or maybe this lyrics doesn't make sense, or maybe this chord doesn't sound good. So, recording the song on an audio is really important to my eyes, because I feel like um you can get a whole vision of what you're doing. Like you are seeing the piece of art that you are creating. Okay, so to finish it up, open your mind and heart to music. As I said before, this is on your hands. I'm just teaching you the structure and some of the tips that I can give you to write your own lyrics and to write your own song. Again, if you play some instruments, try to play with them. Like um, make different combinations that maybe you didn't hear before, or maybe combinations that you heard before and you like. Just as a like a fact, a fun fact, Taylor Swift wrote her first two albums with the same four chords. I'm a really huge fan of Taylor Swift, so when she was younger, she didn't play much guitar. So the first two albums are pretty much the whole album are with the same four chords, which are two majors and two minors, and just the 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 I don't know how to say it. the beat the beat changes, which is important too. Okay, so another tip that I have for you is to create with confidence. If you don't feel um, confident enough about your creation, you don't have to share it with people. Maybe you can give it a little time and rewrite it or do whatever you want. Just feel confident about it. It's your creation, it's on your hands. You can rewrite it as many times as you want. And especially, I want to say to all of you that this is a piece of art. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just have to be true to yourself. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for paying attention to me. I hope I explained it everything okay.
Monse,
Yeah.
are you comfortable opening that we open it up for Q&A?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. I know okay, I'm just gonna ask because I know some people may not know what chords are. So could you kind of explain to people who may not know what that is? Or if you
Sure.
prefer, I could probably just try to look up the definition and then post it in the chat too. Whatever you
Okay.
prefer.
Well, we can do both. I mean,
Okay.
for chords are pretty much the different combination of notes, as Moha said. Um, you create it by playing if you play the guitar, then it's a position of the hands, the fingers, and the guitar. If you play the piano, again, is the position of the fingers in the piano that you can create. If you just want to hum, then you don't have to worry about the chords. At least not until you create the whole song like mm, completely or more professionally, I guess. And now you can look up the definition, but I think it's just the combination of chords.
All right, thank you.
That's okay. If you have any doubts, Iman,
Hello. First of all, thank you so much, Monse, for your presentation. You
thank
are such
you.
a beautiful artist. I just want to ask, I think the first step to do before doing all of this is how to get an inspiration and how to organize it in the mind. So because many times we are having some ideas, we are having some feelings, but the hardest part is how to translate them into something for people, something on paper or something in reality. How can you advise for me, let's say, to solve this issue?
It's okay. It's true actually because sometimes we have so much things on our minds that we don't know how to express it. And the first thing that I recommend is to listen to music. So you can get like from other songs how the structure of the song goes, like how they tell a story. And as I said before, this is just like a writing a book. You just have to write the story. Just brain dump everything on your mind, everything you're going through, or everything you're feeling, everything uh, you think it will be important or you appreciate or whatever, and then start to create the story. Like, okay, the story starts like this, and then you go to this, like as I said before, the example I gave before. If you're writing a love story, a love song, then it goes like, we met in this place, then we started as friends, then he told me he liked me, and then we started dating, and then, you know, like, mm, have the story to make sense. I don't know if that answered your question.
It does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have any questions?
Monse, when you laid out in one of the first slide with the structure,
Mm-hmm.
can you put that on the chat?
Sure. Let me. You want the whole structure or the recommended
Yeah, the recommended from the verse to the chorus and the
one? Okay.
pre-chorus and
Yeah.
yeah.
That was really,
Okay.
Okay, I do have another question. Um,
Sure. Go ahead.
because I know for me, so like when I kind of like play around with my friends when it comes to the music, and I know like a few people here have like some musical experience, so they could probably help with this too. But I realize like when creating with my friends is that like we all have our own different like process. So for me, I feel like I like to start off with the like you were saying, the humming. Like I like to hum to kind of get like a sense of like rhythm, I guess, uh what rhythm I want to get. And then from there, I kind of fill in the blanks with like words that I want to use. And I know like that helps me out. But for some of my friends, like I noticed that they need like a beat, like they have to listen to the beat first. But sometimes I do start off with the words. So I just kind of wanted to state that like the creative process, it is different based off of like what you're trying to create. Because I do know sometimes the story is the most important thing. So that might be like the words do come first. So I do appreciate you for sharing that example about just writing everything you feel down. And then you could kind of like move the words around, make them rhyme a little bit, and then kind of like fill in those blanks to kind of check the list off of everything. So, like for instance, you just write in your diary that somebody made you feel super sad or something, and then you just feel heartbroken. And then I think from there you can kind of like, okay, well, what metaphors or images can I use to kind of describe this heartbreak that I'm feeling? And then from there, you can like kind of hum a beat that you feel like, okay, what beat feels as though like it's channeling that emotion. And then from there, you kind of just fill in the humming that you came up with like the words that you felt. And I kind of just wanted to state that like even messing around with my friends about that type of stuff, it kind of was just interesting to see like when we do try to create these songs. If I'm gonna be honest, I probably can't play it here because the songs are like real bangy kind of so I can't probably play it here. But I have created some songs that like I really do love or like um I guess you could kind of call them like raps or whatever. I don't want to call them like that, but they are given that. But for me, because I have this one song that I do love, but I just cannot seem to find a beat that like I feel like works for it. So like the fact that you were even sharing a little bit about major and minor chords, I feel like that helps out a lot because it's like I don't know, like I have seen some YouTube beats or like I've tried like the lyrics can be put onto certain beats, but it's like I want it to feel a certain way. And I'm just still in the process of trying to learn like the different definitions of different elements within a song. Like, and I think that'll lead me to like my main question, which is like, could you help me with understanding the difference between rhythm, melody, and harmony? Or are they all the same thing? So rhythm,
No,
melody, and harmony.
the rhythm is pretty much the bass. It's like
Mhm,
that's the rhythm.
mhm.
It's the base of everything.
Okay,
The
the bit.
melody is like the sound that comes with it. Like if the beat is the melody will be
Okay.
you know, that's the melody. And that's pretty much it. Like you create the rhythm as a base and the melody to get together with the melody. I mean, with the rhythm, it should be the base of a song or a good combination of uh,
Mhm,
chords of everything. It just depends on how you want to write the song. If you want to
mhm.
start with the rhythm, like happy song, sad song, you know?
Okay, so is it safe to say that like the rhythm is like the I guess you could say like main course of a dish and then the melody is like the sides or something. Like it kind of like just makes the meal like the
Yeah,
sidekick. And then the harmony is the combination of both of them, how they kind of like merge.
exactly.
Okay.
And the harmony can also be well, if you want to take different harmonies for the song, it could be like and the other harmony you
Mm,
just go on different it can be different chords of the same combination of melodies, but it will sound like together it will sound great. Like
together.
a whole like the whole food, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Because I think a
And
good
the
quote to kind of think about too, because I do like a lot of graphic design stuff, and I love this quote from Gestalt. which is well, Gestalt theory, which is the whole the whole is different, or the whole is other. Dang, I gotta find it real quick. I love this post. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna hold you up because like I'm having a brain fart. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Okay,
I'll just post
let's
it in
go
the
with
chat. I'll
Moha
post it in the
first.
chat. I'll post it in the chat.
Okay, Moha, go ahead.
Hi, Dwayne. Thank you, Monse, for explaining all of that. I think you did it very beautifully, and I personally learned so much. I just wanted to add like a further comment or an answer from different perspectives to Dwayne's question, because rhythm, melody, and harmony are very important elements or supports to a song. And to differentiate between them in a different way, I would say rhythm is simply the pace, and there is a unity that is used to measure it, which is beats per minute. So songs, you would find slow songs would go from 60 beats per minute. It's BPM, so like 80 BPMs. I invite all of you to kind of like explore that. So, and there are different types of rhythms. There is 4-on-4 rhythms, 3 to 8 rhythms. So it's like we can do a further session about that. And each rhythm corresponds to different genre, like pop, rock, and the
Mhm.
melody. I wanna illustrate that the melody is basically the main singing, like the main way you're singing the lyrics. So for example, two melodies would be, I don't know, I just thought of Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso. For example, the main melody that we know is if I want to change the melody, I could simply play with it too. La 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 la. So, this is the melody. And harmony is what kind of like hops either underneath or on top of the melody. Basically, what choirs do is harmonies. What choir does is different sets of harmonies, and there are different types of harmonies. There's bass, there's high harmonies. So kind of like how you wanna illustrate the song, you choose your harmonies, and they require a little bit of like musical notes knowledge because they're very specific. So
Mm.
yeah, these are very important elements, and I thank Dwayne for bringing them up. So I hope I kind of like gave you different perspective to elaborate that the answer.
Yes, thank you, both of y'all. That helped me out a lot. Cause I realized for me, like I love music and I think like it kinda is natural for me, but I don't know like the verbiage to use when I'm talking to like producers or something. Cause it's like I know what I want, but I know when something isn't what I want, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Mm,
Like, so that helped out a lot. Thank you. So now when I actually talk
mm.
to like my producer friend, I could say like, okay, I want this to harmonize, or like I want the melody to be like this. Like, okay, that helps. Okay.
And I wrote a few points. If you don't mind, I could share them with all of you. I think also it's very important to copyright your arts and protect your arts, because there are many people out there who could be cruel enough to steal your art. So it's very important to keep them intact and keep what's yours to you. And the chords also, there were some questions about chords. The chords could be played on instruments, or they could be simply played with your voice. They're simply a progression. There's like the support of a song, and usually they're four repetitive. Some songs are more extensive and more complex. They have 6 to 8 chords. Some songs have only one chord repeating, so it's really different, and they play between the major and the minor is like a really hardcore type of key. So I could give you the reference of Sam Smith Unholy. That's a major song. It's
Mm.
full major keys. And the minor is the key you use when you're it's more of like a sentimental pop song. It's not, but sometimes you switch, but you switch between them. And I would invite you to do two things that I do religiously to kind of like work on my musical intuition, which is to watch the Eurovision Song Contest. I don't know if any one of you have heard of it. It's
Mhm.
it's one of the biggest music. Fran, you want to share something about it?
No, I'm just saying I love that. I love that
Yeah.
idea.
It happens once every year. It's literally a song contest. I think it's the biggest musical event of the year. So it's like the World Cup, were mainly European countries, but recently Australia and the UK joined. Morocco participated once, and each year artists from these countries create songs and they go represent their countries with these songs. And there have been many, many songs that are really popular that are from the Eurovision. So I watch that each year. It gives you different perspectives, different cultures, because all cultures participate. So I really encourage you to only watch the finale. There are like 30 entries of 30 countries, and it's honestly mind-blowing what is done in there. So it really helps me a lot, to be honest. And what I also wanted to say is, while in Occidental music, there are two main keys, which is the major and the minor. I would like also to invite you to kind of like explore the Arabic keys because there are seven. So that also could give you different perspectives and that could add up to your musical library and musical knowledge. For me personally, the process of writing a song starts simply when in the street or in a conference or a class. So let me ask you this. Do you guys find yourself in a situation when a random note or a random melody pops in your head?
Mm. Yeah.
For for me personally, that is the start of me, right? That's like nature sending me a signal to write a song. So I'm just thinking and something pops in my mind. So what I do is, and what I encourage you to do is to record it at that same exact moment so you don't forget it. So I do that, and then when, I'm free, when I feel inspired, I take that and try to elaborate and try to do anything, write lyrics, add more hums, add more melodies, perhaps find songs that are similar to it so I could get inspired. So that is what I personally start with. For me, it's the melody. It's like 80% of the times, and then I try to craft lyrics and obviously take it in mind, storytelling and all of that. So it starts from that. But sometimes when I write a poem and it's so good, but it still hasn't, it doesn't have a melody yet, I have to find a melody for it. So it either starts from the lyrics or the melody or vice versa. And sometimes I don't have to do any of them. I simply brainstorm, write whatever that's on my heart, whatever that's on my mind, as Monse said, and just keep them for later. So then when I'm writing songs and I need material, I go to what I have stocked.
Mhm.
So for me, I try to sum up, how I kind of like do things. And also it's to have musical intuition. You should listen to as many songs as you can, as many genres, and you should be open to listen to anything. So that's kind of like creates your references when it comes to music. So yeah, I hope I.
Yeah, I think you said something really important, that you can start with the lyrics or you can start with the melody. Like, you don't have to necessarily start in a certain way with the song. I'm sorry, my computer is about to die. Okay.
Take
Okay,
a
so
breathe.
you don't have to start in a
Yeah,
certain way, or you don't have to do the whole song in just one sitting.
yeah,
You can do part of it and then the next day do another part, because there's sometimes that where you don't have the inspiration, and that's fine.
yeah,
And
yeah,
Moha said something really good and useful, that is just brainstorm, brain dump your ideas, and just keep them for later. Maybe then you
Yes.
will create a amazing song, and you will have some lyrics that maybe you needed or something. So,
Yeah.
I just hope everyone will uh, let themselves be creative.
Yes. Please. I think friend rose her hand.
I did. First of all, I have a comment for, and then I have a comment and a share. Everyone on the screen, with the exception of Apollonia, was in the Tangier for the 2019 summit. So Apollonia, when we do our writing, we share when we finished and get what we call the glow and grows. So I had encouraged everyone, if you wanted to sing, go ahead. If you could just stand and read it, you could be all passionate and read it, or you could draw. So anyway, lo and behold, who is the very first person to raise their hand to share? It's Moha. Great. He stands up and
Was
blasts
it?
out a
Was it?
song, blasts
Wow.
out a song. And all of us are like, what? What just happened? It was absolutely mind blowing, mind
Uh,
blowing. And it set the stage. I mean, Tangier was a magical experience for all of us from top to bottom. Oh, and Monse, you weren't there either. Sorry. Dear Monse wasn't there to hear it. It was unbelievable, but it inspired all of us. So, anyway, and then I just wanted Apollonia and Monse to be aware of songwriting and Moha's great ability. Monse has stuff on what is it called where you have your songs?
Monse
Um,
co-wrote a song with me, the love song. I think
Oh
we,
yeah,
yes, we have the
yeah,
love song. We should post that again on TikTok.
yeah.
The love song the one that we did with all the different voices.
Maybe do a
yeah.
part two.
Oh, part two. I love
I'm
that.
okay with that.
Love
I'm okay
that.
with that.
Cool. So the other thing I wanted to say is I have an idea for a song, and so that this whole thing is perfect for me. And I have like the intro, which I think is so cool. But at any rate, I realized from listening to Moha that I've been humming it, that I've been humming that chorus, and now I've written down some steps that I could follow through to maybe get it closer to being a reality. So thank you. Thank you very much, both of you. That was super fun. And Dwayne, thanks for your questions. And Danny, I saw Blue.
Blue is here. Blue's always here. Blue's my dog.
Blue is
But
her dog.
yeah, he always.
And we're not friends. Blue and I are not friends. We coexist. We have a truce agreement.
Blue loves everybody. He just thinks everybody's his best friend in the whole wide world. So he wants, yeah. Hey, Blue. Come say
All
hi
right.
to everybody, Blue. Come say hi.
Oh,
Hi,
there's
there's
Blue.
Blue. There's little Blue.
Anything else? So next week
Anyone
is
have any
storytelling.
questions?
Yes, more questions for Monse?
Yeah, I'm good. It's really giving food for thought. Thank you. Thanks, Monse.
Yeah, this is going to be really a beautiful post video, to post for other artists to see and listen to. Your presentation was lovely. The whole graphic storyboard thing, wow, really nice. And that also helped, I think, set the stage for some really great comments. All right. So that's all. I guess we
Uh,
say
I want to add
adios.
one last thing, like
Oh,
one small last thing. It's a kind of like a piece of advice that I use personally. Don't, we're surrounded by sounds, whether it's from nature, whether they're artificial, whether you listening to music in your earbuds. So never underestimate any sound. Any small notes could give you inspiration. There was one time when literally an ambulance siren gave me inspo. So please take in consideration all the elements surrounding you. They're all synchronized and they're all there for a purpose. So take advantage of that.
Do you remember the movie August Rush?
yes.
Did you see Moha? Did you see that movie?
No, I haven't. I should see it.
Monse, have you seen that movie? Ma, you need to, because what you're saying now, and this genius, this child, every sound, every road sweeper, every drop of water, everything to him was like a note and an inspiration. Yeah, you must watch the movie. And please, can we hear that love song?
Oh
Can we
yes,
see that?
yes,
Can we see that again?
we'll dust it off.
Yeah.
You know what? I should have had it ready to
Yeah.
share. But it's on our TikTok. It's how didn't we start? Isn't that how we started our TikTok?
I don't know. I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember.
When Meridia.
I'll find it. I'll find it because I know we have it. It's lovely. I think I might have it in our promotional file. But I don't want to look now, or do I? I've already opened the thing.
I think Iman rose her hand. She has a question or something.
Okay. Who has a question? I'm not going to look. I'll find it though. Who has a question?
Can you
Lights off.
yeah, me. So I wanted to ask actually if there is any possibility of anyone from Brick and Walls who had any song video or something like this, or just written, if we can just have a video of it so we can share it also on our social media. That would be so good. From Moha or Monse, I don't know who else is singing, maybe Dwayne. I don't know who else, but anyone. We have some on our last summit, but I would love to have them originally from the as a video alone. How do
I
you
would,
feel about that?
I would probably have to make something new because, like I said earlier, like the music I make is kind of like, uh, I don't think it's like it's on brand with Breaking Walls. If I'm being honest, I am probably gonna reach out to a couple people that are in this meeting though, to kind of help me refine some of those things, and then I don't know who's to say. We'll see. I might send you over something. Okay.
Perfect.
Both Monse and Moha perform professionally, don't you, Moha? I see that on your Instagram.
I do from a time to another.
Okay.
So would you be comfortable if like Breaking Walls was to like share some of those things?
Yep.
Okay. Because we could honestly probably just repost some of the stuff that like Moha has already done. Like I know like they were on that show too. God, and they did amazing. Oh, seeing Moha in them lights. Go ahead. Like, but yeah. But yeah, so we could probably repost those things too. And then we could probably just say like I don't know, maybe Monte could like share some of like her work too. And then like we could just say like they gave us some real good tips during this video because they have. And like
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
I'm reaching out to a few of y'all just so y'all know.
Yeah, and Apollonia, we're looking to you to write a song for one of your puppets now.
Okay.
Just kidding,
I'm
just
excited.
kidding.
Cool. Lovely to see you all again.
Yeah,
You too, Danny. I can't
yeah.
wait to see what
Danny, it's
Apollonia
nice to
makes.
see
I
you
ain't
so
gonna.
relaxed.
Right, Fran?
I said it's nice to see you're so relaxed.
Ah, yeah.
All right. So thank you. Thank you, Monse. Thank you, Moha. Thank you, Iman. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Apollonia. Next week, storytelling with Alejandro, who's now in Mexico. He's not in Chile. He's moved to Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So shall we say ciao, ciao?
Ciao, ciao, everybody. Take care.
All
Love.
right.
Bye.
Have a great, oh yes, love, love,
Everyone,
love, 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 love.
thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Monse.
Thank you, Monse. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.